Just giving it the obligatory time for YouTube to let people know that we're going live. Yes, I am driving. Ill today. Got the chest cold. If you haven't already seen the chest cold videos from yesterday, there's chest cold videos. So forgive me if you chat back and forth and I don't respond very quickly. I will only be looking down when I'm sure that I'm not going to hit anybody, which would be either times that I know about hitting, so that it's not a shock when I run them over. What's up, everybody? Wanted to take a couple of minutes on my way home to address something that has kind of been bothering me, especially the last week, but started really about 3 weeks ago. And that is kind of in regards to some of the and I know I say lately like it's a brand new thing, and I know it's not a brand new thing. It's just that I am seeing it a lot more than I used to. And right on there right now, we have Mr. Mark Fun Jones, who is a friend of mine, a kindred spirit, if you will, from Nashville. Well, not really from Nashville, but living in Nashville. Met up with Mark a week ago. We've been talking about it for a while, and I'm back. And we finally made it happen. We got along really well. We have a very similar sense of humor and a lot of mutual friends, and just good stuff all around. And I'm glad I got to see Mark when I did, because there was an accident maybe 48 to 72 hours later. And in said accident, Mark had a kitchen fire. Mark had a kitchen fire where he burned his hands pretty badly. And in the burning of his hands didn't slow him down. But a bunch of us who are friends of Mark's and fans of Mark's put together a video just wishing Mark well and explaining to people that they can, if they want to, buy his fun art, or his art, if you will. And I've got some of my own. Mark was very nice to donate some of it to me. Although I did put 20 bucks into the kitty, that is nowhere near what Mark's paintings are worth. But as soon as that video went up, I start hearing people complain, which that's not e-begging, that is selling a service. And by the way, that was not Mark selling a service. That was his friends, myself and others, telling people where they can go if they want to buy some artwork. And I see one particular person demand to see proof that Mark has actually burned himself. Mark doesn't owe proof to anybody about that. That is, unfortunately, a pretty common... The Swedes, what up, bro? Royalty gracing us here today, guys. That is a pretty common occurrence on Facebook lately, is if you don't like somebody, you call them an e-beggar. Or you call them a liar. Or... Now, don't get me wrong. I've been calling a lot of people psychopath lately, like psychopaths. And I just don't understand why we can't leave each other the hell alone. I personally, my vlog falls in between things. You've got the two camps right now. You got the exploration video people, and you got critics people. And there's a few of us that sort of straddle the line a little bit. More exploration, but I am not as G-rated, and I'm not R-rated by any means, but I'm not as G-rated and happy-go-lucky as a lot of the other exploration people would be. Sorry, we got some people doing some very odd things here. Not like me, talking to myself as I drive through a school zone. I might have to jump off of this, because there's a guy up in front of me who just rode his bicycle into a tree. That's the greatest moment of the last week for me. Sorry. Anyways, my vlogs aren't as happy-go-lucky as a lot of the exploration videos are, nor are they well done or charming. So I've been lumped into both categories a couple times. Mark also falls in that category. He's not a exploration person, but he's friends with the exploration people. He does fart videos. We get people like the Swedes. Swedes is somebody that I've been... people have asked me, what's the Swedes? And it's kind of hard to explain what the Swedes does. The Swedes, I would on a lot of genres. The Swedes makes very biting satire. I'm a huge fan of biting satire, as long as it's done in good fun. I've talked to the Swedes offline, and I hope that I'm not letting anything out of the bag. But the Swedes is actually a good dude. Biting satire. But he's a good dude. And he stood up for people. He's fair. I am friends with Adam. That's not really any big secret. I've disagreed with him before. There are ways that we can show our agreement, our disagreement, what have you, with each other on here without acting like assholes. There's a couple people come to mind right now. And I know Mark knows who they are. He knows who they are. And I'm not going to mention names. I fought with a couple of them online, mainly while defending other people. And there's a couple of them that are just so far gone, I won't even fight with them to defend anybody because they're so far gone. I'm truly afraid that if I say anything, they're going to show up with an axe or a knife. Do something to my kids. So over this stuff is absolutely nuts. And I keep seeing it. So, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you who could be cool to each other. I'm not saying we all have to be kumbaya and hold hands, give each other balloons and little song, little dance. I'm set. Don't threaten to kill anybody. Don't make fun of people's kids. Don't make fun of people's wives or husbands or significant others because you don't like want to sit on a video. Don't be a homophobic ass. Don't be a racist ass. Be a friggin' human being, people. Gonna get my Captain Kirk on here. Be a human being. I'd like to say, can't we all just get along? But I know it's a little cliche. But seriously, can't we all just get along? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. So, I'm going to cut it to that. My voice is going out. Like I said, I've got a head cold. Hey, anybody see the bad impressions last night of Optimus Prime? And they were really bad impressions. You know what? I'm going to take that back. I think my Optimus Prime when I'm sick is actually pretty decent. Before time began, there was the cube. All right, folks. Thank you for watching. Sorry about the rambling, the hacking, the mentioning of names. Appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this, if you agree with any of this stuff, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Give me a comment below. Reach down below, as I like to say, and give it a sensual click. This isn't a Splorin, but we'll see you next time on what normally is some